Hi everyone, my name is Ala Hale and I am presenting a data visualization about the world population created by Ram Iyer, John Gao, and myself, Ala Hale. We all know that the world's a big place and it's got a lot of people, and so this visualization really takes a look at how that population has changed with time. We take data from the UN Population Division and the World Bank, and first we start by looking at the overall global population. We've got a couple tabs here to explore how the population has changed with time. We can look at the entire world. We can see specifics for each year. We can look to see how the population has changed by income group over time. If we select a single income group, it's highlighted in the mean age plot and the total population plot. We can also look by development group, with less developed regions having higher population in general and lower mean age. We can look by region if we're interested in the details. We can select only certain regions to compare them. So here we can see Eastern Asia has a much larger population than the Caribbean, and their mean ages have become different over time as well. And if we're really interested to compare 2 or 3 or several countries, we can look at the details by country. So here's an example of that. The next plot in our visualization is one about the age distributions by country and year. So here we can look at the mean age by country. We've got a world map that's colored by the mean age of people within that country. Over here we've got a histogram that describes the age distribution for all these countries. If we click on a portion of this histogram, that country is highlighted. So here's India with a mean age of 29.9 in the year 2016. If we want to get more information about a particular country, for example, Brazil, we can click on that country. We see the total age distribution. Nice histogram of that. We can use the year slider to change the year that we're interested in. And finally, we may be interested in a group of countries, so we can simply use the lasso tool to select those countries. So here they are. This is for Western Africa-ish. So we see that overall mean age has increased over time, but now let's look at life expectancy. And here we've got 2 plots of life expectancy versus a couple economic indicators. The first one is life expectancy at birth versus the average fertility rate. Each bubble is a country. You can hover over it to get more detail on that country. They are colored by the region names, and they are sized by the total population. Once again, we have a year slider, so we can choose which year we'd like to look at. If we're interested in the progression over time, we can select this Show History option, and we get traces of how those bubbles have moved over time, or how those countries moved over time. And we see that in general, from 1960 to today, the average fertility rate has gone down and the life expectancy has gone up. We can also filter by region if, for example, we're interested in just taking a look at what African countries have done. So we can see those trends for the African nations as well, maybe not as dramatic as for the European ones. Now we have a very similar plot of life expectancy versus GDP. We have all the same encodings. Size encodes total population, color encodes the region name. Each individual bubble is a country. You can mouse over to take a look at the details. Once again, you can select Show History to see the trails. You can change the year, and you can filter by region. That's what we have for our visualization. I hope you have enjoyed watching it and you've learned a little bit about how the world population has changed with time. Please feel free to go and explore it. The URL is shown up here. And let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you. Bye-bye.